Hi everybody, it's me. It's Tuesday, and we're into March. Yes, January and February, they do me in. I do not like those 2 months, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm starving because I missed lunch today and it's now 3:15 or something our time. But even though I'm so hungry, I had to make this vlog because I'm livid. Excuse me while I apply some lip smacker. That's why I never wear lipstick, I think, because with these you can just kind of go all around and it doesn't leave color. Oh. Okay, before I forget what I was going to talk about again, okay. Today I had to go out and get my stickers for 2011, that on your license plate sticker. And I had all my paperwork ready. Emissions test was done. Blah blah blah. You have everything. Well, it used to be that we could go to the license bureau little place we had for years here, and you could go in there, and the longest you waited maybe was 10 minutes, if that you'd have to wait, or else you could just go right in and get your stickers and out the door again. Well, I have no idea why, but they have combined unemployment, welfare, mother's allowance, blah blah blah, social assistance. Well, that is social assistance, but all the health benefits and stuff, and your license stickers all into one place in our old mall downtown that used to have lots and lots of stores in it. It was a wonderful place. I worked there at the record store, but now there's like maybe 3 stores that you can shop in. That's it. The rest of the place now has become just mainly all offices, and that's too bad because it took away from the flow of people down to the downtown area. Where was I? Okay, so I go in, and this is the first time I've gotten my stickers there. So you had to line up. I gave the lady my papers thinking, oh, this is going, she asked me for all the different things, and I had it all right there. She said, oh yes, you've got this, that, the other thing. Here's your number. And she gave me this little ticket. Your number is 55. And then she said, they're now calling number 42. I'm thinking, what? They're calling 42 and I'm 55. Well, perhaps it won't be that long of a wait. The waiting area isn't that big where the seats are. Everybody and their brother are there today. You're sitting in an area not just to get your stickers, but with everyone else who's got appointments for their unemployment, welfare, disability, birth certificates, everything. And I sat down and I started to wait, and I waited and waited. I was there waiting for over 40 minutes until they called my number. And in that time, I saw some things that made me really, really embarrassed about my city. Now, I know that there are a lot of people down and out because of lack of jobs and that. But if you are going in to get your unemployment and that, people, comb your hair and get washed before you go out of the door. And maybe we don't have a lot of, when you're on assistance, you don't have, name brand clothing and that. Well, neither do I. And I wore my sweatshirt out, but I had slacks on, and good shoes, and a jacket, and, a little squirt of perfume before you leave the house. You don't go in looking like somebody just picked you up from under an overpass, out of a box that you're living in. And if you're a young mother and you have to take your child and children with you, and I'm telling you, I saw so many babies with babies today, these teenage girls, and I was a teenage mother myself at 18, but these ones look 15 and 16. And I know that you're under a lot of pressure and the kids are crying and that, but if they are crying, and like this one little toddler was screaming because the belt on the stroller he had slipped out of, he tried to climb out, and the belt was now across him so tight that he was screaming, "Ow, mommy, ow, it hurts." And the mother just held on to the back of the stroller and kept looking down at him and waiting her turn. And we're all looking around like, this is where you're coming to get your mother's allowance or your welfare, and it doesn't look good in front of your worker that you have your child restrained that way. Does anyone care? And also, I saw so many come in there with those pants that, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Pull up your pants when you come into a building like that. Yeah, their pants are hanging down. The bottoms of their pants are all shredded and wet from walking in our melting snow. Right? And I know I probably sound like I'm mightier than thou, and I'm not. I'm just saying, a little cheap cologne on would really help maybe mask the body odor that so many of you were bringing in today. I just don't understand it. Maybe I was raised in a different generation that, paid too much emphasis on how you looked and how you came across to others. But I think we had more respect from people than a lot of the young people are getting today. This wasn't just young people either. This was any aged people, all ages. And I could not believe what I was seeing. This is a bright new office. It's a big place with small offices all inside. And I was really shocked at what I saw today. Maybe because there was so many, the place was packed, and there was so many to look at. But I went without for many years when my daughter and I were on our own, and I got a job. I had to borrow clothes to go out looking for jobs. Like I had to borrow a blazer and certain articles of clothing to go out and look nice, because I didn't have that many dresses, and I wanted to wear a dress, and it was fall and I needed a jacket, and I just couldn't afford all those things. But where there's a will, there's a way. And yeah, baffle them with a little bullshit once in a while. You do not have to go out looking like something the cat dragged in, because no one is going to hire you. And also, people looking at you when you're walking around with these beautiful babies that didn't ask to come into this world, for heaven's sakes, wipe their noses with a Kleenex. Or stay at home, keep them at home while they're sick. If they're crying, comfort them. I just had to get that off my chest because I'm seeing a generation of young people that obviously are following the generation before them, and they are setting an example for the generation to come that they are raising. Anyway, I'm going to go have a few crackers now and settle down, but I had to vent because it was really bothering me. And I just wish the best of luck to all of those that I saw there today. I'm glad that I'm glad that I made it through. And even though I still don't have a lot of money, I pride myself in saying that when I do go out to something like that, even though it's just to go get my stickers for my license plate, I try my best to look presentable to the public. Oh. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.